Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to a new series of Crash Landing. I'm going to be playing, but a little bit differently than I have before, so let's get started. Spawn in. Break all of these glass pieces. Get the gun, get the wrench, press shift, right click, get these guys. Get 2 dust, or 4. Make a door. Bam. Place the sifter here, and the crafting table there. Place these 2 things here. Now, time to do some quests. Bam, this one. We can't finish it until we choose this. Or hard mode. I think I'm going to go the easy route this time. Now, we can complete that one. If we fill up our camel pack with 4 water bottles, not cold water bottles, we should be good. Then, we have to take the dirt and a water bottle. Make a dirty water bottle. Make sure to pick that up. Manual submit. Claim reward. And now we can also finish this one. This one's a little bit harder. This one is also a little bit harder. And this one, we can select the task. Place that there. Place the quest delivery system there. And set the output of this guy to yellow. Give him some power. Let's make some trees. Let's make a crook or 2. Destroy all the leaves with the crook. It gives a better chance of getting saplings and also silkworms, which is a food. And you also need that for a quest a little bit later on. It's the end of the first day. We should probably take our dirt and go back in. Don't forget to seal the entrance. Monsters. Get an extra life by placing that there and that there. Right click on this and set that to an output. Now it's going to start building me. Make some blank patterns, and with that we can make some pretty cool tables if we put a log under it and a piece of wood. And then want to get this one, and this one. Use some of your bone meal to go ahead and get 2 rods, 2 shovel heads, and 1 axe head. Make killer of trees. Make dust! Start digging out underneath your crashed shuttle. A 5x5 by 7 or 10 down, something along those lines. Finish digging this place out. Place a dirt right there. The glowstone beside it, if you don't have a glowstone yet, which you probably don't. Just place the dirt for now and fill it back up. Repair your tool. Sift dust for hours. Well, until morning. Once it becomes daytime and starts burning, you want to try to make a glowstone. Place it down there and then come back up. Place it down. Now, time to kill everything. We should probably fill our needle gun. And this part I'm actually probably going to stay with you guys for. So, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a different episode. I should probably put these 2 beside each other. Come on, guys. Ow. Wow, I've never seen a spider do that before. And you died. Okay, cool. Let's walk around until we find something. Cool, so, woof, that was close. We need to find some bones. So hopefully there'll be bones out here. Guys, if you have not played Crash Landing, pretty much the idea is that we've crash landed on this planet, pretty obvious, and we don't want to die. We want to survive, and we don't have that much stuff to do it. I have played this game so many times that taking the easy route might have been a bad idea, because I'm not trying to sound cocky, but actually I was thinking about this. It might be a bit boring because of how easy it is. We have this second life right from the beginning and everything. I don't know, we get a lot of food and a lot of bone meal at the beginning, which is usually the hard part of it, is that you don't have those 2 things, so we'll see. This is kind of a tutorial on how to survive your first day and night and all of that, but not exactly. It was just kind of more cinematic. I tried to make it, I don't know. It's more fun for me if I can just do that stuff, like just play instead of having to try to figure out exactly what I'm going to talk about. So if I have someone to talk about, of course, I will stay and do all this stuff on camera. But I mean, everybody, you can go to any YouTuber, a lot of YouTubers that are a lot more interesting than me, and they will give you commentary while they're playing. but that's not really what I do. I'm not the best commentator. If you guys wanted to know about me a little bit, I wanted to say that I am actually working on a 3D film right now. Well, it's called my demo reel. It's like a 3D film to show off what I can do in 3D. And by 3D, I mean like Maya, if you don't know what that is. It's a 3D modeling, rendering, what else? Rendering and animating program, and I am a 3D animator. Trying to become a 3D previs artist. Cool. Our sync core is good. Our sync clone, I mean, is good. I'm working on a short film, which is not going to end up looking amazing, but I'm doing this thing that's called previs, which it's pretty much just like the first step before you actually animate it fully. I'm going to also do these side projects, which I'm pretty excited about. Sorry, I'm not doing the most interesting thing right now, but I'm pretty excited about my side projects because for one of them, I'm going to be animating a person dancing, and the other one, if you've ever seen the show Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm actually doing one of the scenes, one of the Avatar waterbending moves. Possibly it might get changed to fire bending or air bending. Rock bending is just kind of not really good for CG animation. It doesn't really look that good, from what I've been told at least. And so one of the other ones I will be doing, and oh, if you guys have seen this, what is it called? The movie trailer for Sausage Party. I didn't know, but my acting for animators teacher is actually working on that right now, which is really, really cool. And it's really cool being able to actually talk to somebody who's animating a short film, or not a short film, that's a full-fledged movie. It's like a pretty big deal too. Like, at my school, I'm not trying to like promote my school, but it is super cool. Be like, we're meeting people who are working on like these huge movies, like every like week there's like a new person that we get to meet. And yeah, it's super cool. Some of them have worked on like gigantic movies, like movies that have been in theaters obviously, but like that they've been like movies that blow up. For instance, I have a previs artist teacher, which is the thing that I want to go into. She actually worked, she didn't do a big movie, but she did some short films. She did actually do the previs for some of the scenes in the movie 9, which was that really cool CG film. If you haven't seen it, it's kind of scary, so if you're a kid, don't watch it until you're like 14 or something. But it is really cool. And yeah, she did for that. She also did some Pixar short films. She didn't do them herself. I mean, she was on the team that did it. She was on the previs team, and yeah, I get to have a meeting with her every Tuesday, so it's really exciting for me. Hopefully you guys don't mind me just talking about some life stuff in this while I'm sifting some dust. It's just an easy thing to do while I am talking to you guys. I also have another teacher who is working on storks. He is my advanced animation teacher. And I have we have these people called industry mentors, and the industry mentor that I'm with, his name is Max. I don't actually know his full name, sorry Max, but yeah, he's working, or I don't know what he's working on right now. I actually forgot to ask him. I had a meeting with him yesterday, but there was some pretty big things with my project that I needed to talk to him about. So totally forgot to ask him. Sorry, Max. But yeah, he has worked on Spider-Man. He did a lot of the animation for Spider-Man, but he does more like realistic visual effects sort of animation. I realize that people don't really understand what that means. So it's more like you take real footage and then you add an animation to it. So for instance, they could have a shot of Spider-Man on the side of a building, and that building might be real, but this like Spider-Man in his suit is not real. He is sorry to destroy the kind of the magic behind it for you guys, but yeah, he's not real. He's actually CG, and he has to be animated for all the stuff that he does flying through the city. So if you're wondering how that happens, that's something that I'm going into. If you want to know about it, ask me down in the comments. For instance, if I wanted to move a block from here to here, I would first place it here and then go a little bit on the timeline and place it here. And then the computer would figure out that it needs to move from here to here, and it will make this nice like straight path between the two. And so you need to kind of change that path to make it look good, so that instead of just like really slowly moving and then stop, that you like make it move fast and slow and fast again, or because you want to show drag, or you want to show that it's a heavy ball or that's a heavy block. You have to, there's a lot of animation principles, and it's really cool. That's what I'm going to school for right now, and yeah, that's kind of stuff I do. For example, I animated my intro, so if you guys wanted to know that. Also my outro, which is pretty cool in my eyes. I'm pretty proud of it. One of our, so we have these presenters who come and talk to us every so often. Like there was one of those today. It was a presenter for actually modeling, 3D modeling. But I went to it anyways because it's good to make contacts in the movie industry, which is the industry I'm trying to get into, if you didn't know that. And yeah, there was one a few months ago, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, if you guys don't remember, or actually I think it was from Part 1. I think it was the only, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the only good part of Part 1. No offense, but Part 1 was boring compared to Part 2. Yeah, but there was that short in it where it explained the Deathly Hallows, like the story of the three brothers and death, and how they got their 3 items and how the 3 items came to exist because of death, who is a person, not a thing. And yeah, he actually directed that short, and we got to meet him. I got his autograph and stuff, which is really not professional, but I was kind of fangirling, so yeah, that happened. Yeah, and he talked about how we got to that point. He actually did the storyboards for it. He had to design a completely different way of rendering so that they could get that sort of like 2D look in a 3D environment. It was 2D, but it had this 3D-ness to it, but it was made in a like 3D Maya software, sort of like software. I don't think it was actually made in Maya. But yeah, it's really cool, all the stuff I'm doing, and if you guys want to know more about it, make sure to let me know down in the comments, and I would love to talk about this more. I'm really excited about all this stuff. If you want to know about something, and if I think it's good to talk about it in an episode, I'll definitely talk about it in an episode, but I think that's enough sifting for now. Make some stone. Make a slab furnace. Plant a tree. Bone meal it. Use a crook so that you can get as many saplings as possible. Take down the tree. Rinse, wash, and continue. Just got a silkworm, so now if we cook it, we can complete a quest. Let's complete this quest, boys. Actually, we need to complete a different quest first. Almost forgot about this. To actually complete that quest, we need to complete this quest. Forgot about this one too. We can also do this, which is going to start that one up. Alright, say we finish this one, get some food, and that one is now cooking. Right here. Boom. Manual detect. Claim reward. Oh yeah. Now to make this stuff. Oh, and claim this reward. Nice, because we were out of water, so we really needed that. We gotta go look for bones again. We need at least 4 bones. Got 1. Hey, 2 right here. Ah, yes, 2 more. Make some barrels and just place them down somewhere. There we go. Make some charcoal. Let's make a bucket to make a crucible. Put these guys in the furnace. Yeah, we should probably drink something. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to survive for a second, and then I'm probably gonna end the episode. At this point, I can just bone meal a tree. I got really lucky with that. And we have these leaves. We can put them into these barrels that I put down earlier, and that's gonna make us dirt. And then with the dirt, we can make it into dirty water, and if we smelt that, we can get normal water. Let's make that into water. There we go. Let's go and get this. Cool. And that's going to make us water. And I think that's how I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this episode. Again, let me know what you thought of that little talk earlier down in the comments down below. And we might talk about that in the future. But if you guys want to support me, make sure to click one of the links. Subscribe and like the video if you want to. It just really helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next one.